Hello, welcome back to another video. If you watched my last videos, you would have seen me talking about how I rebuilt my fitness over several months in order to compete in a triathlon, which I never competed in anyway. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the key thing and the one reason why I didn't compete in that triathlon and how I'm working to get over that so I can do it in the future. So the biggest limiting factor in triathlon for most people, as far as I'm aware, is swimming. Now, 11 months ago, when I first moved here to Greece, I couldn't swim at all. That was in a pool or in the sea. I couldn't do freestyle. I couldn't do any strokes, really, if you classed it as swimming properly with your face in the water, obviously breathing out in the water, breathing in above the water. And actually, it took me a long time to get over the fear of swimming even in the pool, to be able to complete even 25 meters in the pool. I've now overcome that fear, and actually swimming in the pool has become one of my favorite disciplines within the sports triathlon. It's probably my favorite at the moment, because it's quite relaxing. And I'm now able to complete, I think, probably about up to 400 meters at the moment. I've not tested it, but I could definitely do it. 400 meters unbroken in the pool. And this is something that I'm hugely proud of doing. So I'm going to share some of the tips and tricks that I use to get over my fear of swimming in the pool and actually become a very consistent swimmer. Swimming, so this week was actually my biggest week in the pool, which was 5,000 meters of total duration in the pool. Now, my first tip is actually to go out and find a coach. It sounds pretty self-explanatory and pretty easy thing to sort of understand, but it is the biggest thing for learning how to swim. Going out by yourself into a pool, particularly if it's a big, busy public pool, you're going to find it hard to actually teach yourself how to swim without being anxious. So find yourself a coach or a teacher that can help you learn proper breathing techniques. That's going to be that's going to be the number one thing that's going to help. When I moved here to Greece, I immediately went out and found a swimming coach at a local pool. I'm very fortunate that the pool is actually very quiet. It's actually an Olympic length 50-meter pool. It's very big, very deep, so that actually helped me get over some of my fear of deep water and swimming continuously. He helped me overcome my fear of the water by literally throwing me in the deep end, and he's taught me the proper breathing techniques. Now, next up is actually having the right kit. So I used to go to the pool, and I used to think that using some of the kit like fins and boards I classed it as cheating. However, my coach Nikos has actually taught me that this is not the case, and by breaking things down and doing drills is actually the thing that's going to help you learn how to swim better. And with that, I have one drill that I've used continuously. I've stopped using it so much now because I've got over my problems with breathing. But in the past, I used to demonstrate my breathing or characterize my breathing as like a whale breaching out of the sea. In swimming, you're meant to just slightly turn your head to breathe. However, I used to fully turn my whole body to breach out the water. This caused you to be incredibly inefficient, and it would exhaust you so much faster. So I use this one drill, which I'm going to show you now, to overcome that. So this drill is literally just using the kickboard, having it out in front of you with one hand by your side, and all you're going to do is just practice turning your head. So no use of your arms. Also, just slight kicks to your legs, go very slowly, do like 25 meters at a time, whatever the length of your pool is, and just practice on both sides, one side at a time, each length. Just practice breathing, getting used to, you should have the water line about halfway on your face, so one eye still in the water. It took me a long time to get over, but now, it is the best tool I use to get over my breathing. Okay, the next thing is, again, it seems like a pretty obvious one, and this is used a lot in all areas of sport, and this is just simply consistency. I sort of could get away with just swimming once or twice a week in the pool, and yeah, it didn't work. I've realised that I have to fully commit to this thing. In triathlon, I enjoy cycling the most. I used to anyway. I still do love cycling, but because it's the one thing I was the best at, I would prioritise that and do more of it because I wanted to become better and better and better at it. However, I've started to realise that I can do very minimal amounts of cycling and running. And maintain my fitness within them. However, swimming, if I'm not doing at least 3 sessions a week, I will decline in my fitness and my skill in that discipline. So at least 3 times a week, getting an hour session in 3 times a week it's going to be there. Consistency is the number one thing really that's going to help you progress more and build endurance. So now I'm actually going to discuss the one thing that I struggle with the most, and really the biggest reason why I didn't compete in the triathlon, and that's my big fear of the sea. Not only of open water and it being so deep, but the creatures that lie within it. I'm yet to get over it. I have been trying for the last few months. I've got 6 months until the same triathlon again, and I would like to compete in it this time. So I am pushing. I have actually sort of tried to get involved with more triathlon communities here in Greece, so I can meet other people, so I can go in the sea with them. I did actually try yesterday, unsuccessfully. So I'm actually trying to research some different ways that I can get over it. So I'm actually a bit of a call out to anyone watching this video to get in touch, leave comments or message me privately. If there are any tips or tricks that you've got to get over swimming in the sea, what might have helped for you if you once had that fear. My next attempt next weekend will actually go with my wetsuit. So yesterday I tried with just my tri-suit on. It didn't really work. My biggest fear is creatures in the sea, so I feel like if I've got my wetsuit on, I've got an added layer of protection against that. Mostly just the little fish. They like to nibble at me a lot. And maybe a snorkel, perhaps. Yeah, not quite sure. So yeah, if you've got any advice on that, let me know. But I'm going to end this video there. I'm just really to share sort of my thoughts on swimming, and I'm hopefully going to be doing a super sprint triathlon, a triple super sprint triathlon. It's 3 super sprint triathlons in a row, with a small break in between them, but it's based in a pool and it's only 150 meters of swimming at a time in each triathlon. So I'm hoping that when we do that one, I should do pretty well because I'm not afraid of the pool anymore. I'm actually very confident in the pool and very strong in the pool. So we will see where we get on. I'm actually hoping to document that event. It's in November, so we've got a couple of months yet to it, and I'm sort of training for speed up to that. So yeah, we'll see how we go on. But until then, yeah, let me know if you've got any advice on how to swim better in the sea, or even just get over my fear in the sea. That would be appreciated. So until next time, thanks.